Okay, so there is another method which is the star coupler. So star coupler means it have the multiple inputs and multiple outputs. Star coupler, it have multiple inputs and multiple outputs. So here the inputs and outputs could be same or not. So it will be, suppose one input there is a one output. If it is two inputs, there may be the two outputs, and three inputs and three outputs. It could be same or it could be different. Suppose it is a four inputs, but it will be the only two outputs. Here having the four inputs and two outputs. No need to match about the input and outputs. It could be same or it could not. So this is the star coupler. Okay, example are 2 by 2. So that means 2 input and 2 output, 4 input and 4 outputs, etc. Here the purpose of a star coupler is it distributes the input power uniformly among the output fibers. Suppose here having the input fibers, these are the input fibers, assuming these are the 4 input fibers. These 4 input fibers which is combined and distribute the all the power equally to all the output ports. Okay, so here the star coupler having the two types. One of the method is directional star coupler and another one is non-directional star coupler. Directional star coupler means it makes all the input signals. Suppose these are the four input signals and mix all the four input signal and distribute all the four input signals as a four output signals. So it will take the four inputs and these four inputs are combined. Okay, that means these four inputs are mixing here, then distribute all these as a output ports, mixing and then distribute with the all ports. That is the directional coupler. Okay, there are these are called as the bidirectional device because they also can transmit the light in opposite direction also. So these are also called as the directional coupler. It can transmit the light in opposite direction also. That means you can transmit in the reverse direction also. Here you can give and take the output, and in the opposite direction also we can transmit the signals. So that's why it is called as the bidirectional coupling. Okay, now see the diagram here. This directional coupler type is made by fusing multiple fibers. Okay, so we can, how you can design the directional type star coupler, which is made by using the fusing technique. So just previously we were discussing about the fusion splicing. There is a two types of splicing techniques: fusion splicing and mechanical splicing. The fusion splicing, we are using the process of heat and electric arc in order to permanently join the two or more optical fibers. Here we are using the fusion technique. See, this is the fiber twisting. That means we have the fiber. Suppose we have the four fibers. These four fibers are twisted here and is give the four outputs. There is twisted the fiber. First one is the fiber twisting, and after the twisting this is using the process of melting. Fiber fusing is used. So in the fiber fusing, what we are using in fusing, we can use the heat in or electric arc in order to melt the fiber. Okay, that's why we are using the fusing or melting here. Okay, so what we are discussed in the directional coupler, in the directional type star coupler, it will mix the n number of signals. It will mix the n number of signals, and then it will be distributed among all the outputs. So in order to mix the signals, we are using the process is called as melting or fiber fusing here. Then it will be represented in this format. So after that, signal will be applied to the fiber tapering method, this is, and it will gives the output. So this is the method of a directional star coupler. So while other method is the non-directional star coupler. Okay, so in this non-directional star coupler means, if the input we are applied at, suppose if I am applying the input port here, this input, this is as the input, and the output we are getting at the in this port also, here in this port also, means the direction, it is not in the fixed direction, it will be in the opposite direction or it will be in the same direction. Okay, the direction is different. The second type of a star coupler is non-directional. It takes input from all fibers and then distribute among all the fibers. It takes the input from all the fibers and distribute among all the fibers. That is one type. So, or it can take one signal and distribute among the other ports also. In a non-directional coupler, the light going in any one port emerges from all the ports. We can emerge the light from all the ports, and it can goes from any one of the port. This type of coupler doesn't have large demand. Okay, so that means we cannot control the light signal by in the non-directional coupler. So whatever, suppose if I am applying the light here also I am applying the light for all the 4 inputs, and here what happened, the input signal we are applied here also we are applied here, but in the non-directional maybe the signal will be terminated into the another input port. We are applying at the input, see, assuming this is 1, this is another input 2, this is the outputs, assuming input 1 2. So here generally what we are designed for input, and these are the outputs. If input is applied 1, and you can get the output as 1 dash, and here 2 dash. This is general we are required. But if you are using the non-directional coupler, here what happened, we are inserting the input here also I am applying the input here. In this case, whatever the input applied here, it can be terminated into the first port. This is the non-directional, so it may be in this direction or it may be in the another direction. This is called as the non-directional coupler. So this non-directional coupler we cannot use it for the all the applications. This is non-directional coupler. Are you clear? So, and another, there is also couplers, tree coupler. So the tree coupler is also called as 1 by n coupler. That means it can take only one input or two inputs. It cannot take more than two inputs. The tree coupler, it takes only one input, not also two inputs. It can take only one input, also one input only. This one input can be divided into the number of branches. That's why it is called as the tree coupler. The tree coupler, also called as 1 by n coupler, it have only one input and n number of outputs. The tree coupler distribute the input power uniformly among the output fibers. Uniformly means, suppose in the case of a Y coupler, here it is a Y coupler, there is a different combinations. If it is 10 and this is 90, it can be split as 1090. But while in a tree coupler, if it is 100, then it should be 50-50. It should be 50-50. That means it distributes the power among all the output ports or uniformly. This is the tree coupler. See, there is a different types of tree couplers. So which are we can design 1/4, 1/8, and 2/4, 2/8. So these are the example for the tree coupler. And another one is the wave division multiplexing coupler. So here wave division multiplexing means it can split the optical signals. It can split the optical signals based upon their frequency range. Based upon wavelength division multiplexing means based upon the wavelength range or frequency range, it can split into the outputs. Separate optical signals according to their wavelengths. They are like 1x2 T coupler. But in case of a T coupler, what happen? Suppose if it is a T coupler, I am applying the input here A, input A, it gives the output Y and Z. So it may be 10 or 90 or whatever, it will give the non-uniform output, and it split the signals as a blind. But in case of a wide division multiplexing couplers, it split the entire signal into the two output ports with based upon their wavelength. It is based upon their wavelengths. It is not a blind splitter. It split the data based upon their wavelength. Just do not split the power blindly, but rather split two different wavelengths into two outputs. So it can split into the values range, that is 130, 1550. So these are the wavelength ranges. It can split into these two wavelength ranges. It can split into these two wavelength ranges. Not a power. The power is same, but the wavelength ranges are here. It is different. Okay. Think you are clear about the couplers. These couplers, which is used to separate the wavelengths transmitted for different purposes through the same fiber. Okay. So this is up to the optical couplers.